I have not been at peace most of these last months. Clearly, I have not been at peace. I am not at peace knowing that billionaires are billionairing away, while at least 1 billion people go to bed hungry every night.
I think in systems of oppression and inequality, no one is truly at peace. Essentially, that connection of the oppressor and the oppressed is that they are also not at peace.
In the world right now, I think there are so many concepts that just are outdated and don't serve us.
My own experience is that science has been failing to address the larger existential questions about our relationship with the environment. And this manifests itself as a gap between what we know and what we do. So the challenge is, can we integrate scientific knowledge with broader, more holistic approaches?
Our mission has been to catalyze creativity for inner change and systemic change. And perhaps the change that we are thinking about this year is how to become peace, how to become liberation, both within and collectively.
Over time in Kaleido, you may be exposed to more ideas and more concepts that might disagree in some way with your worldview or may help you discover new ones. The other thing that we want to do is connect the participants here to agents of change.
Just seeing that dialectic of coming into action to establish peace is so important. And peace is always a process, it's never a state.
We need to go from egocentric to ecocentric. And that needs to be hardwired into our DNA because it is physically. We just need to keep reminding ourselves. And it's very easy to lose sight of that.
Even in suffering, there's a big ego. We can stay in our ego of suffering forever and blame but really, like, if we can go more into the body and to say, like, okay, I'm gonna be vulnerable now. I'm gonna not know, and I'm going to trust that there's someone behind me or there's some resource that's gonna hold me now. I'm open for that. And through that, I'm gonna find out.
Anybody is expressing aggressive, violent intent towards another person, they are, by definition, trapped in a nightmare. The goal would be to wake them up.
Is there a way to find more love in the process? And I think love enables a lot of things.
To me, something that sort of exists in the gap between science and conservation is emotion.
And there's a big difference between the piece of going, I'm just going to live with it and accept, or I'm actually going to do whatever I can, and then I'm going to go into that flow, into that zone. We can open our eyes and take action, even if it is the tougher route.
That means the ability to think beyond, even the knowing, even the experience. And it's something very strong. I mean, to share a dream, you know, it's a personal thing and it's very powerful.
We need to help each other. We can't do it alone. It's impossible. It's not possible to do this alone.
Sitä ei tisiin, man maragarin edittiin.